The 50-kilometre feast is a top-end dining experience serving a selection of the region's food. This 6-part mini-series journeys outside that experience to visit some of the producers and kitchens of territory icons. In this episode, we hit the high seas with Jon Hay from Monsoon Fishing, and James Fiske dives into the delightful flavours of Black Jewfish.
My name's Jon Hay from Monsoon Fishing. I'm a territory local producer and we target black jewfish. Ever since I was little, I loved every aspect of fishing. My parents were big amateur fishermen. I've been part of fishing clubs my whole life. Every opportunity I got when I met a professional fisherman, I pumped as much information out of him as I could. The black jewfish is a fast-growing fish. He schools up in aggregation sites where they feed. We go out and catch what the market asks for, so we ring around before we leave shore and make sure every fish is sold before we catch it. It means we're not wasting any product. We catch them, they're fresh, we kill him humanely. He goes straight into a freezing brine slurry, and then he's brought straight into town and unloaded to our fish buyers. The benefit of fishing so close to Darwin is we can have a product back that's on the shelves of stores within 2-3 days. My black jewfish generally ends up as a fresh product on Darwin local markets, restaurants, fish and chip shops, fishmongers, and enjoyed by everyone. Black jewfish can be used as a curry, it can be grilled, it can be baked, it can be fried. Its potential's enormous, and we're actually working with Smoky J's now that we're going to try and smoke the product and see if we can use it that way as well. I'm very proud to be a territory local producer. We're a targeted fishery and we've got minimum bycatch and it's sustainable. Yeah, I love hearing stories of guys buying jewfish and they're telling me how sensational it was. So we're really looking forward to try and work and get our product in everyone's table.
Hi, James Fiske here from Snapper Rocks Beach Bar and Kitchen. Today we're going to be cooking this beautiful black jewfish which was caught in Darwin in Northern Territory by Jon Hay. We're going to be serving it with a green papaya salad from our local green papaya, a little bit of local lime, some soy, chilli and a little bit of cashew sauce. First of all, we're going to start by cutting the jewfish. The jewfish has already been boned and we've taken the edge off the actual fish. We're going to save quite a healthy portion of the jewfish. As you can see, it's very flaky, very meaty. It's got a lovely skin which crispens up in the pan beautifully. We're going to cook it on the skin side first and we're going to bake it through a oven which is Australian charcoal. It's going to give it a lovely smoky flavour. So right, let's head to the kitchen. We're actually going to pan fry the jewfish. So we're going to put it into a medium sort of heat pan. I'm going to start with a little bit of olive oil. We're going to season the fish. So we generally season all around the fish because you will lose a lot of seasoning while in the cooking process. Always put the fish in the pan away from yourself and then hold it into place just to make sure the skin is cooked evenly. You can use something like a pan or a weight on top of the fish so it's going to hold it and it's going to make it nice and crisp. It will roughly take 4 to 5 minutes on a medium heat temperature to brown the skin and then we turn it over onto the flesh side. As you can see, the skin is starting to brown. We're just going to seal it on the protein side of the fish, just to hold all the moisture inside the fish. Then we turn back onto the skin side, and then we're just going to place the fish into the oven. Luckily at Snapper Rocks, we have a coal-fired oven, which is going to give a nice smoky flavour. If you don't have one at home, you can run your oven on about 180 degrees, and it will cook the fish for about 6 to 7 minutes. And then rest it for 3 to 4 minutes and the fish will be cooked perfectly. So now we've cut the jewfish, we should have a nice coloured skin which is crisp. We're just going to put it to one side and then we're going to plate the dish. We're going to start with the green papaya in a little bit of soy, lime and sesame dressing. We're just going to mix it and we're just going to leave it for a minute or so. Some cashew sauce, which is basically cashew, coconut, and a little bit of fish sauce. Once we put the cashew on, we're going to mix a little bit of spring onion, a little bit of chilli and some fresh coriander. We're going to mix that back through the salad, slightly on the plate. We're going to place the fish. We're going to use a little bit of toasted cashew nuts, which have just been crushed very lightly. This just gives a nice texture to your dish. A few fried shallots, a few little pieces of chili dotted around, and a few little bits of spring onion. We'll finish serving with a piece of lime. So there we have it. This is a local jewfish with green papaya salad and some local limes, a fantastic, vibrant Northern Territory dish.
If you'd like to find out more about the 50-kilometre feast, head to our website.
We know the sun is coming up and the wind is coming in, and I'm drinking my wine.